What up YouTube, Texas Backyard Gardener, and I figured today I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to plant some Swiss chard. And I think I know where I'm going to plant it too, so I want to show y'all. But first, I want to show y'all something. You know, we did a rescue of a corn snake. And little Miss Texas Backyard Gardener named her Zelda. So check this out. There's Zelda the corn snake right there. She, I don't know if it's a she or a he, but the thing has gotten big. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to show y'all. What I'm going to be planting. I'm going to be planting this. I don't know if y'all can see that on the screen. It's hot pink Swiss chard. I got these seeds from Seeds Now, and that's what the seeds look like. They look like little granola. This is actually what it looks like. And then I've got the orange Swiss chard. And those, again, look like little granola pieces as well. So, yeah. So that's what we're going to plant today. I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to do it. Alright. Let's go out in the front yard for a sec. Alright y'all, so we're out in the front yard, and I think I know what I'm going to use to plant the Swiss chard in. So let's take a look. I think I'm going to use this, since I already got it here. Let me, well, there's two of them stuck together. That's alright. So let's see here. So what I got is, I had made this little divider out of some cardboard just to kind of keep it whatever, and this is just regular potting soil. Actually it's this stuff. I'm out on my patio. It's this Scott's Moisture Advantage potting soil. It's got a lot of peat moss in it, you know, so it's whatever. And it's got some light fertilizer in it, which seedlings, you know, when you plant them, they really don't even need fertilizer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up some more. Probably going to fill it up close to the top as possible, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'll be right back. Kale in there too. Oh wow. Just kind of break up some of these clumps real quick. Alright. Need a little bit more in that one right there. There we go. Alright. So now we got that kind of filled up. I'm gonna go ahead and spray that, get it all wet with this water hose right here. So let's come over here to the side of the house. Turn this on. Alright. And when you're planting, like if you guys are new gardeners, this is fine. It's, you know, don't overcomplicate it. It's just, you know, stick them into some potting soil, medium, and just kind of go from there. Don't make it too complicated. I'm going to get this nice and soaking wet. Let it really absorb all that water. I just want to drench it, because I want it to soak up, you know. because I don't want it to dry out at all. So I want to make sure there's just a ton of water in there at first, you know. Alright, that should be good. Alright, that should be good. Alright, let's go turn off this water. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Alright, so now we got that part done. Just going to kind of let it sit there. So kale and chard, they are they're cool weather crops for the most part. They can grow in 70 degree, 80 degree weather. You know, you just got to kind of keep an eye on them. Make sure they don't bolt up. Since it's a green plant, and when I say green, I mean like leafy green. It doesn't produce like, it's not like tomatoes or peppers or anything like that. It's just straight foliage. So I want to make sure when it really starts popping off that I give it, you know, a good dose of nitrogen. You know, since it doesn't flower or anything or produce fruit, so to speak, it doesn't need much phosphorus or potassium like that, but potassium is good for root growth and overall plant health. The phosphorus is more for, you know, when plants start to flower and do all that, but it's still good for root development as well. But for the most part, I'm just going to kind of stick with a low dose nitrogen and go from there. Actually, inside I told y'all that I was going to do something out in the front yard. So let me show y'all this real quick while we're waiting for that to soak up the water. Okay, so remember when I said I prepped this area right here, and I was going to do some peppers in this area? Well, actually, I think what I'm going to do after I border this with some brick or stone or whatever, I think I'm going to make this my Swiss chard, like my leafy green area. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put like Swiss chard in there, collard greens, and try growing it right in the soil. And over here, I think I'm going to go ahead and plant my pepper plants. I think that's where I'm going to, and I may have to do some type of shade, but I think this will give the chard and the like the collard greens a nice place to grow, because these bushes kind of shade it out a little bit and it doesn't get beat up with so much sun during the day. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that'd be kind of cool to come out here and see massive chard plants and collard greens, and who knows, maybe even some spinach or whatever. So I think that's pretty much filled good with water. I think I may hit it one more time. Let's go hit it one more time with water. I just want to make sure it's moist in there. You know what I'm saying? This is a trash truck. Alright. Let's give it one more good soaking of water. There we go. It's starting to float, so that's good. Alright, that should be good. So turn this water off. And we should be good to plant now. I think I'll go ahead and plant like my pink and orange. I think I'll do like pink on this side, orange on that side, whatever, you know. let's go get the seeds. It's my son's room. Peter the dog. He's such a bum. Not my son, Peter the dog. Alright. Swiss chard, orange chard. Alright, I'm going to try to do this with one hand. And honestly, I'm not even going to care about labeling them, because when they start going up, or when they start growing, I'm going to be able to tell which one's which anyway. Alright. Yeah, this is my frame. This is my porch, so it's kind of my workstation. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, we got orange chard. So, this is what I'm going to do, like all my plants. I'm going to plant more than I need. Let me see if I can open this up with one hand. And then I'll thin out what I find to be, sorry, I'm kind of opening this up with my mouth, what I find to be weak plants. Alright, let's see here, let's dump some seeds out. Alright, so this is the orange one. Alright, I'm going to pop one seed right there, one seed right there, one seed right there. Alright, so I don't know if y'all can see the seeds, but there's one seed right there, one seed right there, and one seed right there. I'm just going to push it in there, push it in there, wiggle it in, and then push this one in, kind of wiggle it in a little bit, and just cover it up, just like that. Give it a nice little home in there. There we go. Make sure it comes in contact with the soil. There we go. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to pick up two more. Put one right there. One right, oops. One right there. Put another one right there. I may do 4 in this one. Alright, so I got one right there. I'll just push him in there. Cover him up. Kind of nuzzle him down in there. Cover him up. Nuzzle him down in there. Just stick them in there, you know? Not a big deal. Don't overcomplicate it. Just get it in there. Important thing is getting it in the ground. Alright, so I got all that done. I got 2 seeds left on here on the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and pop those back in the plant, and then I'm gonna plant the hot pink Swiss chard. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, so I got 6 of the hot pink and 7 of the orange. That should be fine. I don't think all of them are gonna germinate, and what is that? 7 plus 6 is 13 plants. Let's just hypothetically say if they all do germinate, I'm not going to have enough room to plant them all. So that's why I always plant more than what I actually need. I probably get maybe, I don't know, look, probably maybe get 7 plants total. 6 plants maybe in this area, because they're gonna get huge. So yeah, that's it though. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna bring it inside the house. I'm gonna put a little water pan underneath it and just let it sit there until they start sprouting. And as soon as they start sprouting, I'm gonna move them directly outside and let them sit there outside. You know, that way the sun hits it, and go from there. I'm gonna try to grow them as natural as possible. You know, as soon as they sprout up, move them outside. That way they can get acclimated, and I don't have to harden them off or anything like that. So, yeah. Planting Swiss chard in Frisco, Texas. That's what's up. Alright, y'all. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Comment, like, rate, subscribe. Until next time. Peace.